Valhalla Rising, a 2009 Danish period adventure film directed by Nicholas Winding Refn. The film begins by saying that in the beginning, there was only man and nature. Men came bearing crosses and drove the heathen to the fringes of the earth. In the Highlands of Scotland, in the year 1009, a Viking warrior is a thrall of a group of Vikings. In those times, the Vikings were divided between Christians and pagans. Their lands were being conquered by Christianity, while the pagans felt those were hard times, times of conquest, of beliefs that were not theirs. This Viking warrior is forced by the group to fight to the death tied to a wooden pole. He is pagan, he never speaks. He has only one healthy eye, the other is lost. Now everyone is watching him fight. It is time to kill those who fight with him. He is a survivor, he kills them all. The chieftain of the group is also pagan. He believes these are times when Christians grow unstoppably in number. After the fight, the warrior is kept in a wooden cage held by a chain. It is night, he sleeps, he dreams. In the dream he sees himself inside a pool of water. The next day he fights again, he wins again, he is caged again. Now he bathes in a pool of water as in the dream, he dives. At the bottom he finds an arrowhead. It is sharp, he hides it. The chieftain speaks with another man about the Christians, he cannot believe how they spread. He hopes their gods will help them. The warrior sits in his cage holding the arrowhead. A boy, also a thrall, gives him water. Now the warrior is out of the cage tied. The chieftain asks who he is, he does not speak, he never speaks. Some of the Vikings and both thralls begin walking across the land. At night all sleep except the warrior. In the morning they continue walking. They are the warrior, the boy and 4 Vikings. While walking, the warrior cuts the ropes with the arrowhead. He frees himself. He kills 2 Vikings. A third flees. The 4th is tied to a rock. The warrior kills him after he says that hell awaits him. Later, the warrior finds the rest of the group. He kills the chieftain and his entourage. He impales the chieftain's head on a knitting pole. The warrior leaves. The boy follows. They travel together. The warrior has a vision. He and the boy are on a ship with other men. The next day they walk again. Suddenly they find another group of Vikings. Christian Vikings, there is a cross. One man asks if they are from the clans. The boy says no. He says they are Christians. One man recognizes the warrior. He says the warrior killed the chieftain and most of his men. One man picks up his sword and walks toward the warrior. The warrior holds an axe. The man does not attack. The leader asks the boy the warrior's name. He says, One Eye. They are invited to eat. While eating, the leader says they want to go to the Holy Land to fight like crusaders. He says it would be good to have a warrior like him. He asks if he wants to go to Jerusalem. They ask the boy where the warrior is from. He says, From hell, from the other side of the ocean. A man speaks to the warrior as a Christian. The warrior feels he is the one to go with them. Now they are all on a ship. They sail to the Holy Land, but there is no wind. A dense fog surrounds the ship. They are in the Atlantic Ocean. Days pass, they hope to reach land. They pray, time runs, they have no water. Time runs more. One man dies, he is thrown into the sea. Time passes. One night they speak of the boy, they blame him for their misery. One man says he will kill the boy, the warrior kills him first. Now the men want to kill the warrior. The leader tells them to stay calm. They remember the boy said the warrior came from hell. One says, Maybe it is to hell we are going. It is night, they sleep, the warrior wakes. He takes water from the sea. He drinks, he invites another man. He drinks, it is fresh water. The ship is now in a river. Fog still surrounds them. Time passes. The fog thins, they are in a river they can see. Now they walk on solid ground. There are many trees, it does not look like the Holy Land. They hunt. No one says it is not the Holy Land. They think they are lucky to reach land. They are in a strange land. They find a Native American burial ground. They have never seen anything like it. Now the warrior has a vision. He sees the group of men around a cross on the ground. Now the leader of the men says he wants to show the natives of that land that a man of God has come. The warrior walks away from the group. One of the men asks, If this is not the Holy Land, then where are we? The warrior returns to the group. He carries a sword. The leader asks where he got it. He does not answer. Now the men search for the leader's son, the one to whom the sword belongs. One man says the warrior has killed him and that he will kill them all one by one. They do not find the missing man. They decide to explore the land to discover where they are. They return to the ship. They sail on the river. Suddenly an arrow kills one of them. They quickly leave the ship to fight on land, but there is no one there. They find another native tomb. They discover the arrowhead is made of stone, not iron. The leader says the inhabitants of the land are primitive. They must claim the land for their god. Now they are all together. The warrior has another vision. He sees rocks on the sea coast. He sees natives killing someone. The men feel hopeless. The spirits of the land show them they are not welcome. They must face that this land holds forces unfriendly to them. The warrior begins building a cairn. He senses his death is near. He feels this land will be the death of all of them. This land is nothing but their grave. Now the leader's son, missing until now, arrives. He is undressed. His body is covered in dry mud and drawings made by the natives. He says, "We are in hell." Some believe the warrior brought them there. They want to leave, but the leader wants to convert the pagan natives to Christianity. Suddenly the men try to kill the warrior. They believe he brought them to hell. The warrior kills 3 of them. Now only 3 men remain. The warrior walks away. The boy follows. One of the 3 says they must follow the warrior. The leader stabs him for wanting to leave. He tells him to follow the warrior. Now the leader speaks of the land as the New Jerusalem. While praying, he is killed by arrows from the natives. The warrior and the boy continue walking. They are followed by the stabbed man and the leader's son. They all ascend toward the top of the mountain. Now they are together at the summit. They feel hopeless, they are tired, there is no way out. The boy speaks of going to the sea coast, of building another ship. The leader's son asks the warrior, "Why have you gone through all this?" He decides to return to his father. He leaves. The warrior and the boy leave too. The stabbed man stays alone at the top of the mountain. The warrior and the boy reach the sea coast. They walk through the rocks near the sea. Suddenly, the warrior sees many Native American warriors nearby. He had a vision of this moment. He grabs the boy's arm, meaning stay. The warrior walks toward the natives. Now he is among them. They are silent. He stands. He closes his eye. One warrior hits him in the back of the head. He falls. Several warriors strike him with their weapons. Now the Viking warrior is dead. The natives leave. The boy remains, looking toward the sea.